India has this absolutely staggering goal right now, producing 1.5 billion tons of coal by 2030 to fuel its massive economic growth. But how do you actually map, plan, and pull off a target that colossal? Well, welcome to today's Explainer. We're going to uncover the under-the-radar giant that's quietly driving India's energy security. We're talking about a highly profitable, totally debt-free consultancy that essentially serves as the master blueprint provider for the nation's entire mineral self-reliance strategy.
Here's our roadmap for this explainer. We'll kick things off by unveiling India's mining architect, and then decoding their revenue engine. After that, we'll dive into their asset-light financial moat, check out the recent technical breakout and momentum, and explore their future beyond coal, right before we wrap up with our final takeaways.
All right, let's jump right into part 1, unveiling India's mining architect.
Getting all that vast mineral wealth out of the ground, it's not just about showing up with a shovel. It's a wildly complex engineering puzzle. So who's actually the unseen architect behind this whole mining boom? I mean, if the operators are the ones doing the heavy lifting, who's drawing up the master blueprints, running the feasibility studies, and providing the actual technical intelligence for these mega projects?
Well, the answer is CMPDI, the Central Mine Planning and Design Institute. This is exactly why the market is buzzing about them right now. They're this incredibly specialized, asset-light engineering powerhouse that literally just got unbundled from Coal India for a highly anticipated market debut in March 2026. So don't just think of them as another corporate acronym. They are, quite literally, the digital brain and technical backbone of India's mining sector.
Moving on to part 2, let's decode their revenue engine.
So how exactly are they making their predictable income? Check out this jaw-dropping number, 61%. That is CMPDI's sheer market share in India's mining consultancy space. It's just absolute dominance. When a mega mining project gets proposed in India, CMPDI is overwhelmingly the go-to authority.
And that revenue? It's split up beautifully. You've got 46% coming in from geological exploration, which is all that advanced drilling and seismic survey stuff to actually evaluate the resources. Then 21% is mine planning and design, making those deep dive project reports for both open cast and underground mines. Environmental services brings in 17%, handling tricky things like mine closures. And the final 16%, that's geomatics and surveying using high-tech satellite data. They own the largest exploratory drilling fleet in the country, but somehow still keep their operational footprint amazingly lean.
Okay, Section 3, the asset-light financial moat.
Here's where it gets really interesting. Unlike your traditional mining companies that are bogged down by heavy machinery and those wild commodity price swings, CMPDI's setup gives them a massive competitive and financial moat. Just look at the margins. CMPDI is pulling in industry-leading EBITDA margins of around 42%. Compare that to peers like Engineers India Limited, who are sitting at roughly 21%. That unique profitability, which is entirely driven by their specialized tech expertise, is turning a lot of heads.
And their broader fundamentals for the fiscal year ending March 2026 absolutely back this up. We're talking revenue hitting 2,397 crore rupees. That's over 10% growth. They're maintaining a super robust return on equity between 33 and 37%. Plus, get this, a totally zero debt balance sheet. Now, they did have a temporary dip in their annual profit after tax down to about 613 crore rupees, but that was literally just a one-time employee pay upgrade, not some crack in the fundamental business model.
Actually, the board is so confident in the underlying business that they officially recommended a final dividend of 1.06 rupees per share right after the listing. Giving that kind of immediate reward to shareholders really shows management's conviction going forward, completely brushing off that one-time employee cost.
All right, let's hit Section 4, technical breakout and momentum.
So how has the street enthusiastically responded since that March 30th, 2026 debut? Well, after a brief post-listing consolidation phase, the stock went right into a very clear price discovery phase and just started breaking upward with some serious momentum.
Which brings us to Section 5, the future beyond coal.
Now, obviously, CMPDI's legacy is deeply rooted in mapping out India's energy and coal foundations. But the massive long-term growth catalysts, they're completely shifting gears. The company has literally designated 2026 as their year of reform and transformation, pivoting hard into a high-tech, forward-looking entity. And long-term, it's all about syncing up with the government's Atmanirbhar Bharat, that self-reliant India push, by aggressively expanding into non-coal minerals. So the real key here is how they are executing this. Step 1, they're out there actively locking down rare earth elements, or RE blocks. They actually just scored a massive win in Rajasthan.
Step 2, they're rapidly expanding their technical know-how into bauxite and broader mineral indigenization. By shifting their focus here, they aren't just a coal legacy company anymore. They're positioning themselves to be a central player in India's entire energy transition.
Okay, let's wrap this all up with Section 6, final takeaways and disclaimers.
Here is the big thought to leave you with. Is CMPDI the ultimate proxy play for India's mineral self-reliance? Think about it. As India aggressively pushes toward infrastructure maturity, CMPDI is sitting in this completely unique position as the digital brain of the mining sector. It's a highly profitable, totally debt-free engineering giant that gets paid for its brainpower. That keeps it perfectly insulated from the massive risks that those traditional commodity operators face. It's a truly fascinating long-term play.
If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that follow button for more insightful stock analyses. My aim is always to provide valuable perspectives for your own investment journey. But please remember, all of the information in this explainer is strictly for educational purposes only. It's not a direct buy or sell recommendation. Always conduct your own due diligence and chat with a financial advisor, because investing carries inherent risks. Thank you so much for tuning into this explainer, and for more interesting explainers just like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel.